He finally has those 2 Hydralisks out, but he's going to lose that Overlord. It's decently costly, not losing a ton, but in the meantime, that Corsair going back, trying to hunt down those Dragoons. Now that Corsair can kind of meander over to that hatchery at the kind of that leftward area, a little past that 6 o'clock expansion. Fortunately, 2 Hydralisks in place. Right now, though, I feel like Bisu's definitely in a commanding position. He isn't up economically, but he definitely has superior technology. If he decides to push in and attack right now, he could definitely have a ton of success with that. I didn't see a Templar Archive. Looks like he is dedicating to Corsairs. I don't see Mutalisks up. He has the Mutalisk Lair. I guess I should say Scourges out. GGplay committing to Scourges instead of the Mutalisks. That's definitely surprising. I think that's definitely a mistake. Going with the Scourges, seeing that Bisu is really dedicating a lot to the Corsairs. He's going to go up with the Scout, going to lose those 2 Scourges to those 3 Corsairs. Really, he needs to get some sort of attack force. Scourges can't attack ground. They can only really attack those Corsairs. Really, GGplay not playing very... I'm not sure what he's doing here. He's kind of playing despondently. I don't see him producing anything, even though he has 3 expansions going, all producing. You can see he's very nervous about those Corsairs. Just produce a squad of Hydralisks. Get your Mutalisks up. In the meantime, Bisu sealing off that expansion at that 12 o'clock position. It's an isolated expansion, making sure GGplay doesn't go for the dropship and take that. In the meantime, a large squad of Corsairs for Bisu. Bisu, in the meantime, has that robotics facility up. He has a dropship. I'm not sure if he's got, yeah, it looks like he's got Reavers producing. In the meantime, he's going with Dark Templar. He can kind of shift between those two because, again, GGplay has 1 Lurker, a handful of Zerglings, and looks like 5 Hydralisks. I'm not sure why he's just solidly only producing Scourges. He's only reacting to Bisu. He's not pushing an attack forward. He's not being aggressive. He hasn't put any sort of Mutalisk rush up. Obviously wouldn't be very effective against the Corsairs. Really, this is smart on Bisu, knowing that GGplay really relies heavily on his Mutalisk micro, going everything against those Mutalisks. A Reaver and a Dragoon go right by the forces of Bisu. He gets it back up in the dropship. In the meantime, going for the main. GGplay not playing well at all, trying to pull all those drones back. GGplay just looks like he is high or something. I don't know what the deal is. Pulling those Hydralisks, trying to deal damage to that dropship. Obviously that Corsair kind of screening. I'm not sure why he has that Corsair force in there. Maybe just trying to take out Overlords as he can. Bisu just having his way, going out, equalizing that advantage. Didn't end up doing any damage with that Scarab. Almost did. All of the Overlords, several Overlords, about 6 Overlords down for GGplay, so now he's really in a gap. He doesn't have any detection for these Dark Templar that are coming in for Bisu. He doesn't have anything really production-wise. He didn't produce a significant amount of units. He only has a handful of Hydralisks, so he has a significant amount of res, but he's not doing anything with that res. In the meantime, that Dark Templar coming in, going to inflict damage, taking out the rest of the Overlords. I have to give it to Bisu. He really disrupted GGplay's game. He knew that GGplay standard, really he relies on that Mutalisk micro, that brilliant Mutalisk micro, and he made it a null factor. He went and he did everything to make sure GGplay was just kind of out of his game, and GGplay just showing that he's not very, I guess he's just not accustomed to adapting, not very good at coming up with something creative, going with that 3-hatch build. I'm not sure what he was planning to do, but never really did anything with those 3 hatcheries. Playing very poorly here. Looks like he had to dedicate basically all his reserve res into building those Overlords, but they're immediately going to get down, be taken down probably by this sizable Corsair force now. Corsairs going everywhere. Those 3 Hydralisks might be able to take 1 or 2, but really Bisu in a commanding position. I feel like he can just push in an attack whenever he wants, build maybe 2 dropships with 2 Reavers and just drop backside on any res point that's open, or go Dark Templar. He just has all the options open to him at this moment. GGplay again, just producing Scourges, doesn't really have any attack forces on the ground. GGplay just kind of, not just on his back heels, just kind of lying back on the ground at this point. Looks like he's deciding to go with extra gateways here. GGplay managing to take out 2 Corsairs with those Scourges, but still a significant force. He's going to pull it out, pull that Scourge into the cannon lines. But I don't know if GGplay got that spot there. He's going to see that Templar. Again, GGplay producing Scourges everywhere. That's not what he needs to be producing. He needs to produce ground forces, Hydralisks, to fight off the superior production of Bisu. These Scourges only going to be good against these Corsairs. These Corsairs much easier to take down with Hydralisks. Really, GGplay kind of showing that he isn't very successful without Mutalisks. This could be the beginning of a slump for him. Basically, people watching this game realizing that GGplay does live and die by his Mutalisks. I'm surprised he hasn't teched up. He does have a lair. I didn't see a hive on his part. Yeah, he doesn't have a hive. He's finally getting his evolutionary chambers down. But this is minute 12. This is not standard GGplay play. I'm not sure what's going on with him. Really, Bisu in a very commanding position. Bisu has all 3 expansions. It looks like he's taken that 12 o'clock expansion. He's taken that middle only res expansion at the 3 o'clock position. He has Corsairs running everywhere, absolutely destroying GGplay's overlords. GGplay just trying to run those overlords over to get detection for those Hydralisks. Hydralisks now intercepting those Corsairs. But really, yeah, Bisu in a commanding position. GGplay can't pull out of his base. Is forced to keep those Hydralisks underneath those overlords to protect them, not building a significant force to go engage Bisu. Bisu really just can bide his time, build up a force, and attack. Because GGplay is showing no initiative here. He's just letting Bisu pick at him. He's letting Bisu take attacks. Looks like he's finally getting that Queen's Nest up. He's going to get a hive, but it's going to be far too late. I would expect a massive force to be coming out of Bisu's base shortly. There, you can see it amassing right there. In the meantime, just going around harassing with those Corsairs, taking his time. He really hasn't pressured Bisu at all. And this really disappoints me because, honestly, below Nada, GGplay is probably my favorite player and really my favorite Zerg, maybe a tie with July Zerg. I really enjoy watching July Zerg play. And just below that Savior. But this definitely shows that, yeah, GGplay kind of falling out of the Zerg spot of like #1 Zerg at the moment. Definitely, I would say Savior's commandingly in that position right now. Bisu just kind of leisurely moving those forces around, now deciding to push down with that attack, and really, again, with that ramp location I was talking about at the beginning of the game, it's going to be difficult, see that ramp location right there, it's going to be difficult for GGplay to fight this off, especially with Corsairs en route and those Dark Templar on the ground. He's going to have to dedicate all his attacks to the forces. Yeah, he realizes he's in trouble now, trying to get up some sunken colonies, get up some static defense, trying to get those obs down. Does a good job of getting the obs down, but it doesn't look like it makes a difference because he doesn't have the lurkers sunken yet. He finally gets them sunken, but Psystorm now going off over all those bunched lurkers. Really poor management of those lurkers. 2 lurkers coming in from behind, but another ob's already in position. Zealots all over GGplay's base. Really, I feel, yeah, that's GG. GGplay, honestly, I feel like he deserved to lose that. He just wasn't playing very well. I'm not sure what was going through his mind. Really confusing play from him. Usually he plays much better. Bisu doing a good job, I guess, of disrupting his usual build. Again, showing that early expansion build being very successful. GGplay is out of OSL. Bisu continues. I hope you guys enjoyed that match. Not a very good one. Bad play on GGplay's part. Again, watch the next grouping. We're going to try to get a dual commentary out with Mole Trap out pretty quickly. Look forward to it.